Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since I last streamed, and now I'm back for the weekend for a bit because exams haven't started yet. I've got no homework to do and nothing. I'm just ready to chill. Thought what better way to get back into this than one of my favorite games of all time, Resident Evil 4. One of the first video games I ever played when I was around 7 or 8 actually. I think, I don't know. I know it was a long time ago, but I progressed with it. I know the ins and outs of this game, and now I'm going to teach you guys if you guys want to play this game. There are many different versions of this game. You can get it on the Wii, the PlayStation 2. It's really old, but now it's been remastered and been released to PlayStation 4. It happened a while ago, but now I've finally had access to it, and it's time to start this adventure of Resident Evil 4. Now, I don't know if we'll finish it all tonight, but I'm going to try and get as much done as possible and just chill out, talk to you guys, and have some fun. So, without further ado, this is Resident Evil 4. Let's get into this. So, basically, you just got to start a new file, new game. We're not going to go for easy mode because I know this game, how to do it. I know all the ins and outs and the best routes to take. So I'm going to go to normal mode. You guys can choose easy or new or normal. That's your decision. I don't mind. Now I'll let the intro take over.
I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
So there's your intro to the game. We are playing it as a character known as Leon S. Kennedy, or Leon Scott Kennedy, whatever you want to call him. These guys are police officers who are joining us on, who are supposed to be joining us on our mission. And as you heard, we are trying to rescue the president's daughter. So, to begin, I need to get used to these controls because I've never played this on PlayStation before. So, if I'm a bit slow with the controls and the movement and the actions and everything. Just, you know, bear with me. I'm learning myself. As you can see up ahead, there's a truck blocking our way, so the only place we can go is go inside. So let's go and investigate, see if there are any known whereabouts of Ashley, the president's daughter.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Right, as you can see, we're already being thrown into the mess of everything that's happening, and there's something wrong with this villager because he's trying to attack me immediately as soon as I've asked him a question. And yes, I'm going to try and stay quiet through all the cutscenes so you guys get to follow the story as well as me. I know the story off by heart pretty much, so if I talk through a bunch of cutscenes, I'm sorry. If you guys want me to stay quiet during the cutscenes, you just let me know.
Shit.
But for now, we are going to be exploring around, doing what we can to find Ashley.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Okay, so this flashing light is an item. So blue would be money, red is usually ammo, green is medical stuff, and whitish silvery I guess kind of style is like treasures. Is it John? No, it's not. Go back here, check here. Ew. Okay. So, yeah, sorry if I'm a bit slow with the controls. I'm not used to this. But there's some ammo. Sometimes there won't be a light on the ammo, and there's some really cool different actions that you can pull throughout this game. Now, I'm gonna There you go. Oh, this is really hard, controls-wise. I know how to play the game, and I know the controls for it on every other console that I've played it on. I've played it on Wii, and I've played it on Xbox, but for PlayStation 4, this is really tricky. So, these boxes you can break with a knife, and they have chances of giving you items such as money. This typewriters are saves in the game, so I don't think we're going to be using these too much, but I'm going to try and save at major points. And if you guys want to follow along and play this game as well, I'll show you the best tricks to go with. Now, best thing to do here, there's two crows. I know it seems cruel, but take them both out because that one up there has something important. Take some money, and this one will always have a hand grenade. Okay, so if you guys are following along and joining me on this journey and like playing along, want to play in the future, I'm gonna go through every like secret and everything. And first thing, before this dog gets any more hurt, I'm gonna help it out. And just try to remember this dog for later. Now there are some things that I still don't know about this game, so if you guys know anything and I don't, please feel free to leave it in the comments. But if I go over here, hiding in these bushes, there will be a red herb which you can use to mix. There's 3 different coloured herbs. There's the yellow one, a red one, and a green one. A green one is just health replenish. Okay, a green one is just health replenish, and how do I? Okay. I was trying to learn the controls here. Give me a second, guys. Oh wait, yes, select button. Yeah. Okay, so if we examine these, you can examine items in your case. Green herb restores partial health. Examine the red one. Mixing it with green herb will completely restore your health. So if we click combine and drag that across there, now we just need a yellow one, which will boost our green bar at the bottom there. That's my health bar. And that little white line stopping it from going any further can be pushed further away if you have more yellow herbs. Now, it is best to know that during this game you do want to save ammo, because it is a survival game, and it's basically you got to scavenge for ammo, and sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes they can just throw ammo at you, and I guess now really isn't best. But whoa, I forgot this was here. Okay. Up on the bridge. No matter what you shoot at these guys, they won't do anything. They're just there. They're not actually characters that you can see. They disappear as soon as they go through the trees. They're irrelevant, so don't waste your ammo on them. There will be a guy in here always, so I choose to get a really good angle here through the tree, shooting through that little hole. Run in, and watch him get his back turned, shoot him again, kick him, that'll take him down. Ammo. I've got to get used to these controls as well, so please forgive me if I'm a bit slow with these controls. Alright, let's go. So how are you guys doing? I see we've got 3 people in the chat. 3 people viewing. How are you guys? What's going on?
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Thanks. See these villagers, the same ones that have been attacking me, but these ones are actually going about their day doing the usual farming stuff. Good to hear. I'm pretty good, thanks. See, those weapons on their backs, they do use against you, so you need to be aware and careful of them. This guy is the guy who will eventually spot you if you're not careful. So, as soon as you get to the tree, turn left. Go this way. See the fucking wait now. Seeing if I can wait him out. Seeing if anything else is gonna happen. Who else is watching? So the guy with the hay on his back has. Run. Take her out whilst you can. Kick. Whoa, yep, they can throw weapons at you. You can get off the roof. Now, first things first, before you go and do anything else, one important thing to remember is to go up here. There will be a guy with a chainsaw. This is, I said, to get that grenade that you collected earlier. Use it against them. Take those guys out. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I need to get used to these controls. Okay, it's alright. We can try again. Right. Go. Dead. I wasn't chopped in half, I had my head chopped off. I was decapitated. There we go. Quick. Right, now, light him up. Headshots. There you go. Sweet, and then he should drop a ruby. Nice. Now, try to avoid these guys if you can. Avoid everything they throw at you. Whoa, she had a scythe. And run in here.
Why are these people? What are they planning? Chainsaw.
There's another guy.
Shit. Son of a...
Right. Now this room is to really get used to the controls. Obviously I'm still a bit slow because I'm not used to these controls. I'm just trying to do the best that I can for you guys, so bear with me. I'll get through this with you. Right, come up here and we're gonna get our first pickup, our first other item other than our other gun, other than our pistol, and then this grenade can make up for the one that we used. Immediately come over to here, knock this down because he'll climb up otherwise. Shotgun shells, and straight away I'm going to suggest using a shotgun on the chainsaw guy, just because obviously it's got a wider range of how far it can hit someone, and it's more likely to cause more damage. So as you see, bam, knocked down to the floor. Just check, bam. Uh-oh. there's more of them coming for me now. That's a lot of them. Definitely made this harder. Okay, they can grab you and you can shake them off. Nice. Okay, okay. Nothing to worry about here. Use that. Use that. Turn around. Oh, fuck it. Jesus. I got a bit too close. Whoa, grenade, please. Quick, pistol. Pistol. Ooh, bit too close. Come on. Jesus. No, not for Hitler. They're saying for Hitler. They are Spanish. There we go. Oh, okay. They've made this game a lot harder since I last played. Jesus. It's alright though, we'll get through it. And this game does get a hell of a lot harder as well, which isn't the best thing. But you know, we'll get through it. Please no. Oh. Restore him. I'm not saying for Hitler. Okay.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet. It's over.
Oh, la campana.
Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Damn. It begins with a ring.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
That black box you saw pop up that was pixelated out is my notifications. It automatically blurs them out. I think there's a setting I can do to change it, and I'll have a look for you guys. But it's not anyone inviting me. It was just an achievement, and it was called. It begins with a ring. So now everyone else has gone off. Before we go off up that way through the gates that we saw before, I think you should take your time, going around this place, go house to house, make sure you get everything, because this place can give you a lot of items. Just break the locks with your knife, or you can kick it a bunch of times. It should eventually fall off, or you can shoot it, but it's better to just stab it because it saves you ammo and it saves you time. Nothing much really going on. Sorry about that. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just having to change some settings. Yeah. Sweet. Right, now we can continue on. Sorry about that. I was just received a text, so I was just replying. I shouldn't be texting during my live streams, so I'm sorry guys, but you know, when duty calls. I'm joking. Okay, so there's our first yellow herb. We've picked up 2 reds, a green, and now we've got a yellow one. And if we have a look and examine, we have 1 green, 1 red, and 1 yellow. If we examine the yellow, mixing it with a green herb will increase your maximum health. So if we do, oh yeah, you can pick it up and just drop it onto something else. If we combine all 3, it gives us a full health. It increases our health completely and restores health. It increases the amount of health that we have if we use that. So next time we use it, that's what we're gonna do. Don't worry, I'm not gonna shoot the cow. I was just reloading. You have to aim and then press X to reload, which is kind of stupid, but at the same time, I can see where the developers were coming from. Kill the cow and get some food. You can't. This isn't Minecraft. You kill the cow collapses and that's it. Whereas chickens have a chance of dropping eggs. Don't feel sorry for the chicken, please. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a savage. I shouldn't be wasting shotgun ammo. It's the best ammo we have right now. So I think right now, as you can see, there's something shining up there. And now, there's a few different ways you can get up there. You can climb up using a ladder on a far side of this building, or you can climb up here and climb out this window. And actually, I think there might be pistol ammo here. Nope. Oh no, that's in separate ways, which we'll get into later. There's a ladder here that you can go up. There's a box that we'll go down and break in a minute. But if we go around here, definitely always try and collect them, because they're worth a fair bit, I guess. Not much, but they get you some money later on. There's a guy who comes in, a merchant comes in, you can like buy things from him, so you can buy new guns, gun upgrades to make your pistols and your guns better. So this pistol won't be sticking around forever. We'll have different ones, we'll get upgraded ones until we get to the best ranking guns in the game, I guess. Right, now, alert order. Recently there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent in contact with the prisoner. For those of you who are not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we're investigating. However, I feel this intrusion at the particular time is not just a coincidence. There is a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Vitores Mendez. So, playing manual, these just tell you how to... okay, so there are different things. There's some information on who we are trying to save. That's her picture, that's what she looks like. Her name's Ashley Graham. She's 20 years old. She's the daughter of the United States President. She was kidnapped by an unidentified group while on her way home from her university. The kidnappers' motives are still unknown, although there's reliable information that the perpetrator is an insider. Only a handful of people know about this kidnapping. It's been kept under wraps mostly due to the fact that we can't determine who the traitor is. The guys in intelligence say we have reliable information that Ashley's been sighted somewhere in Europe. But until we find out who the insider is, I don't know what to believe. It could be a plot. It could be a ploy. We have very few leads to the whereabouts of Ashley, but members of the Secret Service, and anyone else related to Ashley are being questioned by an investigative team. Even active agents are being investigated for any information. It's just a matter of time before the kidnapper is exposed. And we read alert order. There's going to be a bunch of files that we can read as we go through, so we'll get to them. Nothing else here. Oh wait, yeah. Forgot there's one thing I didn't get. This is very much worth your time. Climb up this tower. Because it gives you 5 shotgun shells and then you can just jump down. Miraculously, without breaking your ankles. Right. Time to move on. What? Downloading game data. Hang on a minute. What? Wow. Okay, so we've got some stuff downloading. I was not aware of this. Apparently I need to download the game. We can start playing and then apparently I can't play because it needs to download the rest of the data for the game, even though I downloaded the game. Oof, and it says 58 minutes remaining, so this could be a while, guys. I'm sorry about that. 2 errors have been found. God. Okay, so guys, for now I might have to end the stream for a little bit, and then we can continue later. Because this area is just the prologue area of the well, not prologue. This area is like the introduction. So I guess now we've checked this area, we can just. I'll end the stream here, and I'll come back in a few minutes once this is finished downloading. So I'll see you guys then, I guess. I mean, I can stick around for a bit longer, talk to you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do for now, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna run around and see if there's anything you guys want to know? Any information, any questions about the game whilst I'm just sitting here waiting for this to bloody download. Sucks that I have to wait because I just downloaded it. Oh, good job I came back in here. No wonder the textures aren't loading properly. Hello, cow. How you do? Okay, so basically, they're a cult. There's a cult called the Los Illuminados, and what they have done is, this used to be a normal village in the southeastern Europe, I believe, or something like that. And the Spanish people were infected and injected with this disease called, well, this implant, I guess, this parasite called a Las Plagas, which takes over the body. It's like it takes over the control of the body. That's why they act like zombies. So they used to be people, but now they're not, I guess. So they kind of just sit around until, well, they just take orders from their leader, who we will meet later, and their leader has basically said, don't let Leon in, because they don't want the president's daughter to be saved, because they've got plans for her and to spread their cult further, which we'll learn more and more about as the game goes on. But also, Joe, Spanish men, Spanish women as well. Don't be sexist. I'm joking. But no, all of them have been infected, so that's why they're acting like that. They're not in control of themselves, and there's no way to help them. They've been taken over, and their old selves are gone. They've been lost to the parasite, the Las Plagas. Yeah, it's alright. Anything else you guys want to know? Any questions? Because I'm kind of just sitting around waiting to move on through that bloody gate, because apparently the rest of the game needs to download. I'm just gonna check my download. This is gonna take a long time. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Anything else you want to know? Oh. You don't get any knives at all, no. You just stick with the same one. You said any quests Ion. What? You said any quests Ion, so what? Care to shed some light on this? Aha! I knew there were pistol bullets up here. Sorry. Sorry, continue. What do you mean you said any question? Oh, any questions? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm reading this weird because the way my screen is, it splits the writing, and I can look at my laptop in front of me with the chat on it, and it just makes it more clear. So any questions? Okay. Any questions about the game? Nothing inappropriate. Shut up, Caitlin. Armor wise, you get melee armor later, which stops melee damage from hurting you, so you get a bit of... Oh, for God's sake. Questions about the game? If not, piss off. No, I'm joking. Armor, yeah, you do get armor. You get just the one set though, and that's much later in the game because you don't really need it. They don't do all that much damage, and it's a bit of a adventure really for this guy, because he's on a mission for the police. Really, he's part of the Secret Service, so that's why he hasn't got much on him. He just comes with a gun. He's got everything that he needs, all the information. You wouldn't expect to run into a zombie infestation. So he's not prepared for anything, and there's a guy who will sell you weapons later. You get better guns, upgrades for guns, but no, you get one bit of ammo, one bit of armor, sorry, and then the rest of it, nothing. Can I move on yet? Downloading game data, you cannot proceed until the download is complete. That sucks. Any information about the characters you want to know? Anything else wise towards there? Just anything at all, I don't mind. I'll answer, because I've got a... Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, once I've uploaded it afterwards, in the comments just leave any questions you want to know. So do you, Caitlin. Why does he have to? Because, well, technically he's not blonde. He's more of a light brown coloured hair, but he's... I don't know, it's just the way his character is. I can't help that. Does anyone want to know any information about the game, about the location, anything about future happenings, characters, enemies we're gonna meet, anything? Because I'll introduce the new the new enemies as they enter. There's a couple friendly characters that you meet, and you meet one of them quite soon actually. So we'll see them later. But if you want to know anything about characters or about the game or about the weapons or anything, I know pretty much everything about this game because of how many years I've spent on it. They've not gone to a chapel, they've gone to a church. The church bell rings because that's where the leader of their cult is. And the leader of the cult is up there. And that when that bell rings, it's time for them to come and receive their orders. They're meant to go back there, no matter what they're doing. It's because they're like mind controlled. They're losing control of themselves because of that parasite, the Las Plagas. If we look at this, if we look at this, this is the area we're in right now. That big area there is a lake. We'll be going there later, and something will happen there, which is quite interesting, and quite a cool feature. This is where we started. So there's that house from the beginning, and that little shed with the save point. So you go. Here's the main little village bit. We're meant to go down here and find the guy in here, or find a guy who's trapped here, because he's going to help us out later. Then we get taken down to here, up, and then we go this way across the lake, come back to the church and escape through a house and onto the next area, which is a castle. And that's my favourite area of the game. And then there's also another location we go to called the island. And then there's also some, after you've completed the game on normal mode, you unlock a bunch of new features. You unlock a new game mode where you play as a different character. You unlock a bit of an arcade style game where you play as a bunch of different characters. So there's a lot of that. So we'll get into that further once we get there, but you know, go check my update. My download, sorry. Ugh, it says saying about 60 minutes left. It's taking forever. So, any last questions before I disappear for a little while? And we'll live stream again once that's done. So, last time to get some questions in before I go, and then I will be back later. I'm not killing your cow. Joe, this isn't Minecraft. If you're going to sit and talk about Minecraft, go away. I'm joking. So, any last question, guys? Genuinely, any questions? I would like some genuine questions, and if not, I will end the stream for now, and we'll come back a bit later. Okay, never mind. Questions, guys, come on. Any questions whatsoever? If not, I will end the stream and we'll come back to it later. Do I get a sniper? Yes, you get two different ones. One of them's really good, one of them's really well, one of them's good, one of them's not so good, and obviously you get the lower leveled one first, and then you get the better one as the game progresses. And obviously you can upgrade them once you get them further later on to make your arsenal of weapons a bit more, well, a bit better. And you can get attachments, you can get different scopes, including an infrared scope, which we'll get into when we get to that island, which is a fair way away. We'll get to that though. Anything else you want to know? Oh, yeah, it will be useful much later when we run into some really, really hard enemies, which I am dreading with these new controls. But, you know, we'll move on. I'm just trying to run around and get my bearings with weapons, with my controls. That's what I'm doing now. But, everything will be eventually better. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be very useful because it allows us to see certain objects on enemies, and we'll explain that as we get further into the game. I'll just keep checking my update. About an hour of an update left. Anything else you want to ask before I leave for about an hour, and we'll come back to it? Yeah, I'm going to in a minute. Any other questions before I go? If not, you can ask me when I come back. I'll be gone for about an hour maybe because of downloads. Maybe earlier. I will definitely reappear later to make sure you have notifications and everything on for my channel. That way you know when I'm back. So, and I can let a few of you know who want to watch via messaging and everything. Okay, didn't know if after it downloaded a fair bit. Alright, I'm gonna go for a bit then. I'll see you guys soon. Won't be long. I'll see you in my next stream later. Bye guys. Won't be long.